catches fire burning in me from within. Concentrated thoughts on who I used to be, I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me, a third of me demented, cemented in pain, juggling the pros and cons of fame. I don't know how to make friends, I'm a lonely soul. I recollect this isolation, I was 4 years old. Truth be told, I've been battling myself, trying to navigate the real and fake, cynical about the judgment day. I did past life progression last year and it f***ed me up. Reincarnated on this earth for 100 plus. Body after body, lesson after lesson. Let's take it back to Michigan in 1947. My father kicked me out the house cause I wouldn't listen to him. I didn't care about his influence, only loved what I was doing. Gifted as a musician, I play guitar on a grand level. The most talented where I'm from, but I had to rebel. And so I'm off in the sunset, searching for my place in the world. With my guitar up on my hip, that's the story unfurled. I found myself with a pocket full of money and a whole lot of respect. While the record business loved me, I was head of rhythm and blues. The women that fell to their feet, so many to choose. But I manipulated power as I lied to the masses. Died with my money, gluttony was too attractive. Reincarnated. Another life, it placed me as a black woman in the chitlin circuit. Seductive vocalist, as the promoter hit the curtains. My voice was angelic, straight from heaven, the crowd sobbed. A musical genius, what the articles emphasized. Had everything I wanted, but I couldn't escape. Had me in fetal position, restricted. Turned on my family, I went wherever cameras be. No private planes for my insanity. Self-indulged, discipline never been my sentiments I needed. To me, it was like penicillin, love. My happiness was in that. The melodies gave me hope when nobody's looking. My first assistant was a small town scholar, never did a till I got myself around her. My daddy looked at her the way he saw sin in me. Pinched in me, reincarnated. My present life is Kendrick Lamar, a rapper looking at the lyrics to keep you in awe. The only factor I respected was raising the bar. My instincts sent material straight to the charts. My father kicked me out the house, I finally forgive him. I'm old enough to understand the way I was living. Ego and pride had me looking at him with resentment. I close my eyes, hoping that I don't come off contentious. I'm yelling, Father, did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. I spoke freely when the people needed me, I helped them. I didn't gloat, even told them no when the vultures came. Took control of my fleshly body when the money changed. Son, you do well, but your heart is closed, I can tell. Residue that linger from your past creates itself. Father, I'm not perfect, I got urges, but I hold them down. But your pride has to die. Okay, Father, show me how. Tell me every deed that you do it for. I kept 100 institutions paid. Okay, tell me more. I put 100 hoods on one stage. Okay, tell me more. I'm trying to push peace in LA. But you know my lifestyle.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Nice night for baseball here in the city of brotherly love. And on the hill in this one, King. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Boom, hauls it in, and there's one away. So digging in now for San Diego, Jose Iglesias. Outside low. And it's 1-0.
1-0. This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. One down, base is empty. Goes down looking. Luis Ariz stands in. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
0-2.
Swing and a pop-up. Turner nabs it, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Phillies coming up to hit, no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And today's starter, Matt Waldron. What do you look for here?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Trey Turner, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Waldron, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Merrill hauls it in for the out. And time now for the Phillies lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Trey Turner.
Boog, this guy had 8 home runs last month. Now, it might not sound like a ton, but when you do the math and add that up over the course of a season, those are huge numbers. So when you think about that kind of consistency, they better be very careful in the way that they approach it.
On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. 2 down, bases empty. And digging in for Philadelphia, Howard. Lined into right. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
Swings and misses.
0-1.
Schwarber with some impressive production lately. And there's a ball.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can
strike.
string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Misses off the plate, and it's 2-1.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Phillies strand 1. We played an inning, no score. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Fernando Tatis
Counts
Jr.
1-0.
That one not close. Ball 1.
Boog, Tatis is so athletic. He probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there, and that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah. Even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Here's Manny Machado now. Ball one there.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And there's a foul ball. Machado working through some struggles lately. Next pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-2.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
And here is Xander Bogaerts.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And now it's Elias Diaz. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Now the bases loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Howard pulls it in on the run. He'll score on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
Oh, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Jason Hayes, batting with 1 down, takes the strike. And a foul ball.
One ball, 2 strikes.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Swing through that one. It's a strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then carry that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Swing and a foul out of play. Bogaerts, the runner at third. Diaz at first. 2 out of the inning. Hit on the ground to the right side. Harper takes it himself. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Padres 2 and the Phillies nothing. Bottom of the second. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Waldron back to work. This ball's chopped in the ground. Arise. Steps on the bag. And a quick out, number 1. And now it's Alec Bohm. Bohm goes 6 feet 5 inches, 28 years old. And he was selected for the All-Star game last year. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
1 out, bases empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis really on his horse for it. Grabs it on the run. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Line drive, base hit down the line. And that keeps the inning alive. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Foul ball. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. A gigantic blast. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Man, I hated knuckleball. Seems like it's so hard to square him up and hit the ball hard, but this guy had no problem at all. It was like he was born to do this. Really good piece of hitting, just a sound swing, and he stayed within himself.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now it is JT Realmuto headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
That's out to center field. Merrill under this one. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're watching. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. That's down and in. Grounds one to short. Zips it across. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. So digging in, Luis Arias.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
The other way. Schwarber makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Just missed. Tied up here in the early going. That puts the corner. And delivers outside. Swing and a chopper out to short. Turner with the throw to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Padres go down quietly. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Set for the bottom of the third. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab. And there's one away. Howard stands in for the Phillies. And a foul ball. Howard with another scorching run of play lately.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And that is out of play.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
To short, could be 2. Off balance feed.
Got him.
There's
That's
one.
an out.
To first, not in time. Great effort there. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swinging a foul straight back.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
2 outs. Runner on the go. Squirts away a little bit. No throw, safe at second. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
And that one is downstairs. And the count's even at 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Man at second. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. And that is that.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in Philadelphia, here's Manny Machado to start it off. And Manny gets a piece. Next offering is fouled back. In the dirt, going to count 1-2. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Bogart in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ground ball right side. Stott over to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Elias Diaz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And it's fouled away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Real Mutil up with it. Fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the 4th. All even, 2 apiece. Back here in Philadelphia, here comes Bryce Harper. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Phillies, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Swing, a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone! That'll fire up the dugout. His 16th homer of the year, and they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 3-2. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. He was really patient on that slow knuckleball, and that's what it takes to be successful against that pitch. Just a nice job of keeping his mechanics tight, and once it was time to pull the trigger, he did not hold back. Really nice piece of it.
And here comes Alec Ball. Lifted in the air, out to left. Hayward makes the catch, and there's one gone.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a man aboard now with one away. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He's already homered in this game. There's a strike.
0-1.
Late swing, fouled off. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Man at first, one away. That one
Ball
way
one.
inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next pitch is
out.
outside. And the right-hander deals. He goes down looking.
Maybe a little bit of overthinking at the plate right there. You want to be patient with knuckleballers and not give into that pitch that's going to dart out of the zone at the very last moment. But that was about as hittable as knuckleballs can get, and he was frozen.
Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
No balls,
Man,
2 strikes.
that was pretty gross right there.
Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. King back to work. And that one is in for a strike. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
0-1's the count.
Stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
The Phils up by a run. And we're at the top of the 5th. And ball one. In the air to left center. Drops into the glove. 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup, Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 2 in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. Merrill, a former All-Star, just 21 years old. A former first-round pick in 2021. Ball. That's off the mark, and it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's even up. Now one miss. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Line drive. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Downstairs, and that's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And this gets away from Real Muto. Merrill up into scoring position now with 2 out on the pass ball. The 1-1. Foul ball there.
He's begging, give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
That one missing inside.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That misses the zone. 3-2 now.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Ball 4.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
The rise in the box now. Takes strike 1.
0-1.
And a base hit on the line. Runner around third. He'll score, and they've tied. And the go-ahead run stops at third base.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. They limit the damage here. But the RBI single pushes across a run. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and now the shortstop, Trey Turner. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Got it. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Oh, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
This is Bryson's stop. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Pulls that one foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Out towards right center field. Merrill, long run. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. But he's got a double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. The manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Howard in the box now. Takes strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Padres. Ron Marinaccio preparing to come on if needed. Morejon also throwing. Up the middle. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Schwarber swings through it for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
This to third. I throw to first, and he can't reach it.
That's a dangerous throw for the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Hard liner. Base hit into the outfield. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 4-3.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use.
So the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Ron Marinaccio.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And now it's going to be Alec Bogarts. They get the force, and that's terrific work out of the bullpen. One pitch to end the frame. But they pick up. And Manny gets a piece. Gets a strikeout.
Wow, short work to send him back in to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Bogarts in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Hit in the air out to center field. Howley. He's there. He's got it. Out. Number 2. Diaz in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
On the ground at first, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. But they won't have a play as he takes first on the drop third strike. 2 outs, runner at first. Digging in, Jake Cronenworth.
Yeah, the throw was right there. He just dropped it. Didn't look it into the pocket. Maybe had a little late movement on it and hit the heel of the glove and just clanked. One of those errors where you kind of can't believe it when you do it.
Boom. Makes the play, and that is that. So no runs, no hits, and 1 error, but they leave him stranded. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. It's the Phillies 4 and the Padres 3. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
And this is more than you ever know. We here for winning and the feeling is incredible. All we do is take it to the ceiling when we set it off and open up the book and we'll be grinning in the center. Oh, champion, run it up top. And you knew we was coming for that number 1 spot.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Backed off the plate that time.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Iglesias brings it in, and there's one down. And now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
And first offering is fouled off.
Boog, I never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
On the ground to third. 2 up, 2 down.
He's out.
2 outs, base is empty. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. This one in the air. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's Jason Hayward. And there's a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but hit the bat on his shoulder.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Ball one there. Good eye in that spot.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Lifted in the air down the left side. And out number 1 on the grab. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Just missed. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
That one in the dirt.
2 strikes.
The count is even, 2-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He notches strikeout number 150 this season.
Well, I've always said it's tough. An elevated fastball you see so well, hard to lay off of. Well, when you're talking about 100 miles per hour, chances of catching up are next to none. So you see that one just blown right by him. I think you're going to have to start a lot earlier if you're going to catch up to that speed.
And it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. The throw in, not in time.
He's in there. He's safe.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Adrian Morejon. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And it finds its way through for a hit. So man aboard and digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and he reaches safely.
Back-to-back base hits. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing
swung on, belted. And this one looks like trouble. 1 run across, coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Anytime you can drive the ball into the gap the other way.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Got all of that one.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen. a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
That's way high, and that's ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
4 runs already in the frame. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And
Nope,
that misses.
that's a ball.
And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Here's a high chopper. Throw not
safe.
in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
Marsh, the next to hit, takes outside. Squirts away a little bit.
1-1.
Throw to second, not in
safe.
time. He's there easily. And now a man in a scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
The 1-2.
2-2 the count.
In the dirt, blocked. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Out at the
Right
plate.
there. He's out.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that keeps the inning going. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. He's already homered here in this one. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Two outs. Run around the move.
2
There's
balls,
a ball.
2 strikes.
Throw to
Got him.
second.
That's an out.
Out there. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Orion Kerkering.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for
Counts
better.
1-0.
Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Tatis waits. And that's
2-2
downstairs. And it's 2-2. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Kirkering is what you're looking. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one is going to go. His 14th of the year, and they're chipping away. It's 8-4.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come.
That's off the mark. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Howard brings it in for the 3rd out. Manny Machado with the blast for the Padres. It's now an 8-4 score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Nick Castellanos. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Estrada in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2017. That one fouled off. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
He'll do it himself, and a couple of quick outs. Turner, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And there's a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Whips it across, and the Phillies are set down in order. Go down quietly in the inning, but they still lead it by a count of 8-4. Cronenworth leading things off and takes the strike.
0-1.
Fought off foul. And there's the ball. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. He's 2 outs away. Next for the Padres, Jason Hayward. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Late swing, foul to the left. Base is empty, 1 away. You're at the top of the 9th. That's a ball. Trying to attack with the sweeper. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a good eye there.
That's out.
Sets him down looking. Now only 1 out remaining. And now Jackson Merrill. And there's the strike. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies take the series opener here at home.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
And our final here today, 8-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
It's 6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling extra, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, but it's a traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late, and ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome to escape. Zoning out, cause working out of work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause the husband's hustling. And I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chilling at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever and it's soaking my socks. Kick my kicks off and took off my jacket, rolled my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blasting. And started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like we dancing in the rain. I'm trying to do the same. Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, cause he don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing it. I say, the truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration. The best of them did, what I still see.
Welcome to 24 Willie Mays Plaza, the home of the Giants and Oracle Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the San Francisco Giants. We have an absolute treat on tap today as 2 of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Siggy.
Yeah, and when these 2 are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. Getting the nod in this one, Jordan Hicks. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
On the ground to third. Sends it across the first, and an easy out to start the game. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Alec Bohm.
Well, he's an extremely tough out right now, putting together some great at-bats one after another. And some people don't realize in the team context what that does, making that pitcher work harder. He passes the baton to a teammate and lets somebody else get it done. Has an on-base percentage over 500 in his last 10 games.
One out, base is empty. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Howard. Comes into this one with more homers than anyone in the National League. On the ground. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. The 0-1.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Back here at Oracle Park. And on the hill, the big righty, Zach Wheeler. And for whatever reason, he's been more effective on the road like this than at home, Chris.
Boog, I really think he likes being the villain. This is a guy that seems like he thrives off of the negative energy in those away ballparks and gets better the more hostile the crowd gets. So whatever the reason is, he's got good stuff combined with the right type of attitude. And I think that's why he's been so effective away from home this season.
Tyler Fitzgerald leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. There's a swing and a drive. That one's deep. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling. I think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Lamont Wade Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. Hawaii to kick the pitch. Just missed.
That's a ball.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Willie Adames stands in.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
And a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Struck him out looking. So the Giants leave one. Scoreless after 1. Back here in San Francisco. Top of the second. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Hicks back to work. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Harper handling the duties at first. Over 1,000 runs batted in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
There we go.
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Did not go. And misses inside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Harper gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
One ball, one
This
strike.
one in the dirt. He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of
Fitzgerald. Off balance speed, there's one. And he'll eat it and be happy with the out. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Oh, that's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Out front and foul to the left side.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at the corners, one away. Here at the top of the second. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And gone. A soaring shot to center. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. This is Bryson Stott. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Howard stands in for the Phillies. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. 1 run is in.
Picks himself up an RBI. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Stop at third. Howard at second with 2 gone. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Justin Verlander getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Wynn getting loose as well. And that's outside.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
2 balls.
And the next pitch is way outside. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 4 and the Giants nothing. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. First pitch misses.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
1-1.
They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Matt Chapman knocks one out of here. And they cut into the deficit. It's 4-1.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ballgame.
To third, and that chance handled. Throws across the diamond, 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the home. Ferrar Encarnacion, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the Giants catcher, Sam Huff. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. Inning over. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 4-1 ball game. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Now here is Alec Bohm. Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Bohm, the 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. Line drive, makes the catch for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 0 for 1, he hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And ball 1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Swing and a foul back, that's out of play. Harper on third. Marsh over at first with 1 away. That one ripped. And out of here. That's one way to quiet the crowd. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 7-1. Singy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long. New arm for the Giants, Justin Verlander.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Hit on the ground to short. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort.
Real Muto runs. Now a screamer into the outfield. Encarnacion makes the catch. Throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Stepping in, Brett Wisely. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And that skips in the dirt. That one almost got him. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And down on strikes he goes. That K is his third of the game.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, you hit with that.
So the lineup flips over. Tyler Fitzgerald getting ready to hit. And downstairs. That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. Round second, digging for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Lead. Batting with one down, takes a strike. And that one a little below the knees.
One
and
ball,
now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fitzgerald stands at third with one gone in the inning. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets the out, two down after the strikeout. And the runner stays where he is.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Wade stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Bounce to the right. Handles goes to first. Out number 3. One left for San Francisco. They're down 7-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Verlander, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. In the air, left field, down the line. He makes the grab, and there's one down. Howard stands in for the Phillies. Howard was named Player of the Month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year. One down, base is empty. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
When you're winning player of the month more than once in the same season, you might be earning some other awards in the offseason. I think he's set up pretty well in the MVP race.
Lifted to left center. Way back there, and that is gone. Home run number 35 on the year. It's 8-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So 1 out, nobody on. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. First offering, and it just
1 ball,
misses.
no strike.
That clips a corner. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
1-2. Ball 2.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gets to it, on to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. So here is Bryce Harper. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
2 down, nobody on.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. In 1, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Around second is Harper. Caught up now trying to get to third. Tag, and he's out. Trying to get back, and that will end the inning. The Phillies get 1 by way of the long ball. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. And at first, Matt Chapman now at the plate. That clips the zone. Strike 1.
All these Giants just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and
stop. 1 at second. Relay to first. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
2 down, base is empty. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Check swing went around. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
So Yaz is struck out. Giants back here in San Francisco. Ready now for the 5th inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. And first offering is fouled off. Verlander, a 6'5" righty, 235 pounds, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. In the air, center field, Lee. calls it in, and there's one away. Here's the Phillies DH, Brandon Marsh. 1 for 2. Swing and a foul out of play. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Gets the bunt down the right side. Wait, and they tag him out. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. He's already homered in this game. Line and third by Chapman. The Gold Glover makes the play. Phillies down in order, and it remains an 8-1 game. Back here at Oracle Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Herrera Encarnacion. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And here's the catcher, Sam Huff. Right through there for a strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Here's the 0-2. Just misses with that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. Home half of the 5th inning moving along. 2 quick outs. Wisely in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Slow roller to third. Boom. Giants go in order. And we're back. JT Realmuto steps in. Verlander back to work. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's Turner now. 1 for 3. Swinging a foul straight back.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Activity in the bullpen. Randy Rodriguez getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Root warming up as well. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And that one in the air center field. Lee under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one wrapped foul. Wheeler ready to fire now. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Lifted in the air, right center field. 1 down. Now here is Jung-Hoo Lee. There's a strike. The Phillies up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
That's
the ball.
And the count now even up. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Schwarber makes the grab, 2 down. So here's Wade now. That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Turner with the throw to first.
He's out.
And that ends the inning.
Pay homage and bring it back to the basics. Give me any task.
And first offering is fouled off.
He's an intimidating presence in the batter's box. I mean, even when he's swinging and missing, I still don't know how confident pitchers are that, hey, when he walks to the plate, this guy's an out. I know there have been some tough times, but I think each pitcher knows that, yeah, I could be the guy where he gets everything right and he hits it 500 feet.
No doubt. He's out. Chapman over to first in time. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Schwarber now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Bryce Harper to the plate. 3 for 3's doubled twice and singled.
Here we
Check
go.
swing to the first pitch. Look down to third. And Ed Drummond right on it. Says he held up. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
And that one hammered back there. Up onto the arcade and gone. See you later. A monster shot to right. His 17th of the year. And they add to the lead. It's 9-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Swing and a miss.
1-1. 1 strike.
2 outs, base is empty. Check swing, called strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Bryce Harper brings the power for Philly. And they're starting to run away. It's now 9-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. That one's in there. Strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 7.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. And here is Matt Chapman. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Howard flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's the Giants DH, Mike Yastrzemski. And first offering is fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Real Muto down to first.
You're out.
And it's in time for the 3rd out. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. Lifted in the air, right field. Wisely makes the grab, 1 away. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered here in this one. swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Wisely makes the grab, and there's two gone. 2 outs, base is empty. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. And that one misses up and in. And that is ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tristan Beck appears to be getting loose. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Bring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. Nothing doing here this half. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Squeezes it. 1 away. Sam Huff, the next Giant to hit. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Got him swinging.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Wisely in the box again. Takes a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a strike in there.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Giants down in order. They trail it big. It's 9-1. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Rodriguez back to work. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. A former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there. But you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Just off the outside edge. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Next pitch is outside.
Cancel.
This one in the air, right field. Wisely corrals it. That's out number 2. Howard stands in for the Phillies. He's one of the best players in the game. And that one is inside ball 1.
He never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
This one popped up. Fitzgerald pulls it down and he makes the catch. So they turn to their closer, Matt Strom.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Never complain, but she'll dig my game. We never kick it, it's distant whenever we hang. Kinda strange, I wonder if she really knows my name.
There's a strike. Strom, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. And that is downstairs. And 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. One and two here. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder, but he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. Mentioned Lee's dad, Jung Bum Lee. He was a legend over in both the KBO and in Japan. These two are the only father-son combo to have played in the World Baseball Classic. That's kind of cool. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies take this one in a blowout.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Kiss